Let me ask you something. When was the last time you actually cleaned your pantry shelves? Not just wiped the front edge, not just moved a can or two and called it a day, but really genuinely cleaned them. If you're like most people, it's been a while. And honestly, that is completely understandable because the way most people are taught to clean a pantry is absolutely exhausting. Take everything out, wipe it all down, put it all back, and by the time you've pulled out the 15th can of soup and stacked everything on your kitchen counter, you're already tired, your back is already hurting, and the kitchen looks like a grocery store exploded. So you either push through and end up sore for 2 days, or like most of us, you close the pantry door, tell yourself you'll do it next weekend, and walk away. Sound familiar? Well, today that cycle ends because I'm going to show you a method that completely changes the way you think about cleaning your pantry shelves. No emptying, no mess, no heavy lifting, and the whole thing is done in about 4 minutes, sometimes even less. You're going to see results that will genuinely surprise you. Your shelves will look cleaner than they have in years, and you won't believe how simple the whole process is. Stay with me because there's one step in this method that almost everyone skips, and it's the step that makes the biggest difference. I'll tell you exactly what it is and why it matters so much. The real problem with pantry shelves. Here's something most people don't realize. Pantry shelves are some of the sneakiest spots in your entire home when it comes to getting dirty. You can't really see the mess because it hides. It hides under cans. It hides in the corners. It builds up slowly, layer by layer, over weeks and months, until one day you pull something off the shelf and you notice this sticky, dusty, grimy film underneath it. And you think, how did it get like this? I just cleaned it here. The truth is, pantry shelves deal with a very specific kind of grime that most people don't fully understand. It starts with dust, regular household dust that floats in every time you open the door. That dust lands on your shelves and starts to accumulate. Then, over time, it mixes with tiny spills, a little olive oil drip from a bottle you grabbed in a hurry, a few grains of rice or flour, a smear from the bottom of a syrup bottle, a bit of moisture from a damp can. All of these things combine together and create what cleaning experts sometimes call pantry paste. It's that stubborn, slightly sticky layer of grime that doesn't just wipe off with a dry cloth. And if you have a pantry that doesn't get a lot of airflow, which most of us do, that grime can develop a faint smell over time too. Not a strong odor, but a kind of stale, musty smell that you might notice every time you open the door. It's subtle, but it's there, and once you know about it, you can't stop noticing it. Now, here's the part that really matters. That kind of buildup doesn't require a major overhaul to fix. You don't need to empty the whole pantry. You don't need to spend an hour on your hands and knees. You just need the right technique, the right supplies, and a smart sequence of steps that lets you work around what's already on the shelves. That's exactly what I'm going to walk you through today. What you need. Before we start, let's talk about supplies. And here's the great news. You probably already have everything you need sitting in your house right now. We're not using any harsh chemicals. We're not buying any expensive specialty cleaners. Everything on this list is simple, affordable, and easy to find at any grocery or dollar store in the United States. The first thing you need is a spray bottle. If you have one already, great. If not, a simple plastic spray bottle costs about $1 at the dollar store, and it's worth having on hand for all kinds of cleaning tasks. Next, you need white distilled vinegar. This is your main cleaning powerhouse today. You can buy a large jug of white vinegar for under $2, and it is genuinely one of the most effective natural cleaners in the world. It cuts through grease, breaks down that sticky pantry paste we talked about, kills bacteria, and helps neutralize odors. If you're worried about the smell of vinegar, don't be. The vinegar smell disappears completely as it dries, and it leaves your shelves smelling fresh and neutral. You also need some warm water. Tap water from your sink is perfect. You'll mix the vinegar and warm water together in the spray bottle in just a moment. Then you need a few clean microfiber cloths or soft rags. Microfiber is ideal because it traps and lifts dirt rather than just pushing it around. If you don't have microfiber cloths, regular cotton dish towels or old t-shirt fabric work just fine too. The last thing you need, and this is the step that most people skip, and it's the one that makes the biggest difference, is a dry pastry brush or a soft bristled paintbrush. Just a basic, inexpensive brush with soft bristles. We'll talk about exactly how to use it in a few moments, and once you see why it matters, you'll never clean without it. That's it. That's your entire supply list. Spray bottle, white vinegar, warm water, a few clean microfiber cloths, and a small brush. Simple, safe, and everything you need to get your pantry shelves looking absolutely spotless. Step-by-step process. Now let's get into it. I want you to picture your pantry right now, just the way it is. Cans on the shelf, boxes tucked in, bottles lined up. We are not moving any of that. We are going to clean right around it. And by the time we're done, those shelves underneath and around everything are going to look like new. Step 1. Mix your cleaning solution. The very first thing you do is make your cleaning mixture. Take your spray bottle and fill it about halfway with warm water. Then add white distilled vinegar until the bottle is about 3/4 full. You don't need to be exact. Roughly equal parts water and vinegar is perfectly fine. Maybe a little more water than vinegar. Some people add a single drop of dish soap to the mixture as well, and that's a great option if your shelves have heavier grease buildup. The dish soap helps break down oily residue even faster. Give the bottle a gentle shake to combine everything. Your cleaning solution is now ready to go. It took less than a minute, costs almost nothing, and it's completely safe. No fumes, no harsh chemicals, nothing that's going to irritate your eyes or skin. That matters a lot, especially if you have any sensitivities or respiratory concerns. Step 2. Loosen the hidden dust first. Here's the step that everyone skips, and I want you to really pay attention here, because this is the secret to getting shelves truly clean without making a mess. Before you spray anything, before you wipe anything, you're going to take that soft brush and gently sweep the dust out from around all the items on your shelf. Think about what's happening on your pantry shelf right now. There's probably a ring of dust and crumbs around the base of every can and box. There's dust in the little corners and edges where the shelves meet the walls. There's a thin layer of powdery grime sitting between and behind all of your items. If you spray your cleaning solution onto that dry dust first, it doesn't lift it. It just turns it into muddy streaks that smear across your shelf. That's what creates the mess most people complain about. But if you brush first, just a gentle, light brushing motion around and between all the items, sweeping the loose dust toward the front edge of the shelf, you clear all of that dry debris first. It takes about 30 seconds per shelf. You're not lifting anything heavy, you're not moving cans around, you're just using your soft brush to loosely sweep everything to the front, and then you wipe it away with a dry cloth or let it fall into your hand. Once the loose dust is gone, your cleaning solution can actually do its job properly. It hits the shelf surface directly, the vinegar goes to work on the sticky grime underneath, and your cloth lifts it all away cleanly. No muddy streaks, no mess, just clean shelves. Step 2. Spray and let it sit. Now that the loose dust is cleared away, it's time to bring in your spray bottle, working one shelf at a time, and remember, we're going around the items, not under them. Lightly mist the exposed areas of the shelf. You don't need to drench it. A light, even mist is all you need. The vinegar solution needs just a moment to sit and start breaking down the grime, so after you spray, let it rest for about 30 seconds to a full minute. During that waiting time, the white vinegar is doing something really important. The mild acidity in vinegar is physically breaking the bond between that sticky pantry paste and your shelf surface. It's softening it, loosening it, lifting it up just slightly so that when you wipe, it comes off in one smooth motion, instead of requiring you to scrub. That's why vinegar works so much better than just spraying water. Water alone can't break down grease and sticky residue. Vinegar can, and it does it without damaging your shelves, whether they're wood, wire, laminate, or any other material. Step 4. Wipe with your microfiber cloth.
After your solution has had a moment to do its work, take your damp microfiber cloth and wipe the shelves using a smooth, even motion. Start at the back and work toward the front. Wipe along the sides and edges. Don't press so hard that you're scrubbing. Just a smooth, confident wipe is enough. The vinegar has already done the hard work of loosening the grime. Your cloth just needs to collect it. Here's something satisfying that happens at this stage. You'll see it coming off on your cloth. That brownish gray film that's been sitting on your shelf, invisible until now, will start to show up on the cloth. It's one of those genuinely satisfying cleaning moments. A little shocking maybe, but in the best way, because you'll see exactly how much was building up in there, and you'll realize why your pantry sometimes had that faint, stale smell. After one pass with the damp cloth, flip it to a clean side and do a second quick wipe to pick up anything that's still lingering. If there are any spots that seem a little extra stubborn, maybe a sticky ring where a bottle used to sit, or a corner that had extra buildup, just give it one more quick spray, let it sit another 30 seconds, and wipe again. It'll come right off. The final step for each shelf is a quick once-over with a dry cloth. This is important for a couple of reasons. First, you want to make sure there's no moisture left on wooden or laminate shelves that could cause any warping or damage over time. Second, the dry wipe picks up any last traces of residue and gives the shelf that beautiful, clean finish. It's the difference between a shelf that looks okay and a shelf that looks genuinely spotless. The dry pass takes about 10 seconds per shelf, just a light, quick wipe. And when you're done, step back and look at what you've accomplished. That shelf, without moving a single can, without emptying a single item, without making a single mess, looks cleaner than it has in months. Then you simply move on to the next shelf and repeat the same process. Brush, spray, wait, wipe, dry. Brush, spray, wait, wipe, dry. It becomes almost rhythmic, and before you know it, every shelf in your pantry is done.
The final results. Let's talk about what your pantry looks and feels like now, because this part deserves to be celebrated. That sticky film that was coating your shelves? Gone. Those rings under the cans and bottles? Gone. The dusty corners and grimy edges? Gone. The faint, stale smell that you might not have even noticed until it was gone? Completely gone, replaced by the fresh, neutral scent of a clean pantry. Your shelves have that slightly brighter, cleaner look that's hard to put into words until you see it in person. It's like a film has been lifted, because that's literally what happened. Years of invisible buildup cleaned away in 4 minutes, without moving a single item, without making a mess, and without wearing yourself out in the process. And here's what I love most about this method. It's not just cosmetically clean, it's genuinely hygienic. The vinegar solution naturally kills bacteria and neutralizes mold spores that may have started to develop in areas with any moisture exposure. Your food is now sitting on shelves that are not just visually clean, but truly clean all the way through. If you have anyone in your household who has food allergies or sensitivities, this matters even more. Removing that accumulated grime and eliminating any traces of bacterial growth helps keep your food storage environment as safe as possible. And because you used vinegar instead of chemical sprays, there's no residue left behind that could interact with your food packaging or leave a chemical smell in the space where you store what your family eats. It's clean in every sense of the word. Maintenance tips. Now that your pantry shelves are beautifully clean, let's talk about how to keep them that way without ever having to do another big cleaning session again. Because here's the truth, if you stay just a little bit ahead of the buildup, your pantry will basically maintain itself with minimal effort. The single best thing you can do is take 30 seconds every week, just 30 seconds, to do a quick dry brush of your shelves. Keep a small, soft brush right inside or near your pantry, and once a week while you're putting away groceries, give each shelf a quick, light sweep. That prevents loose dust from accumulating and mixing with any moisture to form that sticky layer in the first place. Once a month, do the full routine. Spray, wipe, dry. But since you've been keeping up with the weekly brush, the monthly wipe will be even faster and easier than what you just did today. You'll barely find any buildup at all, and the whole process might only take 2 minutes instead of 4. Another great tip: pay attention to the bottoms of your bottles and cans. Syrup, olive oil, soy sauce, vinegar bottles, these are all notorious for having drips along the bottom that transfer directly to your shelf every time you put them back. A simple solution is to place a small square of wax paper or a shelf liner under those items. You can cut wax paper into little squares and slip one under each bottle that tends to drip. Then, when it gets messy, you just swap out the little square of wax paper. Your shelf stays clean, and you never have to fight those sticky rings again. And one last tip that most people never think about: leave your pantry door open for a few minutes after you've been cooking. Steam and moisture from your cooking can drift into closed pantry spaces over time and contribute to that musty smell. A little fresh air circulation makes a bigger difference than you might expect. So there you have it. Clean pantry shelves in about 4 minutes. No emptying, no mess, no heavy lifting, and no expensive products. Just warm water, white vinegar, a soft brush, and a couple of clean cloths. That's all it takes to completely transform one of the hardest to clean spots in your whole kitchen. I want to encourage you to try this today. Not next week, not next weekend, today. Your pantry is right there. You have everything you need. And I promise you, the moment you see that cloth coming away with all that hidden grime on it, you're going to feel an incredible sense of satisfaction. That "I can't believe I waited this long" feeling is very real, and it is very worth it. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Go give this a try and come back and tell me in the comments, how did your shelves turn out? Were you shocked by how much grime was hiding in there? Did the vinegar trick surprise you? Leave a comment below and let me know. Your experience might help someone else finally take that first step and tackle their pantry too. And if you found this helpful, and I really hope you did, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed so you never miss a new cleaning tip. Hit that bell icon too so YouTube lets you know the moment I post something new. Every week, I'm sharing simple, safe, proven cleaning methods designed specifically for people who want a genuinely clean home without the strain, the expense, or the overwhelm. Speaking of which, next time I'm going to show you how to clean your refrigerator shelves using this exact same no-fuss approach. Same idea, no emptying, no mess, done in minutes. But there are a couple of extra tricks involved with the fridge that you absolutely need to know, because what works on pantry shelves doesn't always work the same way on refrigerator surfaces. You won't want to miss it. Until then, take care of yourself, take it one step at a time, and remember, a clean home doesn't have to be hard work. It just has to be smart work. I'll see you in the next one.